Zara? Praised Rupka, it is good to see you safe. Where is Adina?
Najan, you cowardly snake. She's dead. Slain by that monster you lusted after.
No, no, that cannot be true. You were supposed to save her.
And what about you? Could you not have saved her? No. You were busy out here cowering behind rocks like a dog. After all she did for you, all she sacrificed, you cast her into oblivion for a fool's pleasure. You disgust me.
Zara, I didn't know. If...
My sister deserved better than you, a better life than you. If I ever see you again, there aren't words for what I'll do to you.
Adina, by the Eight, what have I done? I never meant for this to happen. Izara was right. I failed her. She was beautiful and kind-hearted. My foolishness killed her. Sep, take me, leave. Maybe I'll walk into the desert and put an end to it. I deserve worse. I should go to Adina's family first, to apologize. I won't ask for forgiveness, though. I'm beyond such things. I hope that she is. Perhaps killing me will grant her some solace. She deserves justice. Adina's family may forgive me, but I will never forgive.
You there! You don't look like one of these bandits. Get down and be quiet. We don't want to give our position away. We're keeping an eye on these Red Rook bastards. They're not the simple bandits they pretend to be, that's for sure. The Provost, he commands the Lion Guard camp near the old ruins. Tell him you want to help, and he'll probably give you a commission. We captured a Red Rook messenger. He was on his way to a secret meeting when we snatched up the Something about the Red Rooks and the Bloodthorns. The Provost can tell you more if you're really that interested. Now get out of here before you bring the entire bandit gang.
voices in his head.
Crazier than a cat on skooma.
I've been waiting to try this spell out. That was fun! Join the Lion Guard and see the world, they told me.
Please, you have to listen to me. My family's in danger.
An adventurer from the looks of you. Live by the sword and die by it, as they say. I might have something that will interest you. We captured a Red Rook messenger prowling around our camp. We think he was going to a Red Rooks and Bloodthorns meeting. Rumor is they're forming an alliance, but we can't get the messenger to talk. Might as well give it a shot. He's been telling us a sad story about his kidnapped family, but I don't believe a word of it. If you want to try to...
Please, you have to listen to me. My family's in danger. First, you have to promise to help me. I didn't stumble into a Lion Guard camp by accident. I came here for help, not to be taken prisoner. I had no choice. They're holding my family. The Red Rooks tried to convince me to join them, but I said no. So they captured my family and threatened to kill them. I want those bastards. Yes, I'll tell you everything I know, but only after they're safe. They're holding my family in an abandoned house to the south of this camp. If you get them back here safely, I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Our captive convinced you to help him, didn't he? He's sending you in...
Sorry, Hunter. No more bounties today.
Poor father. He didn't mean to get us. You aren't one of them. Please, help us. Kip is safe. Oh.
It appears that Red Rook may have been telling the truth. Or at least a version of the truth. Tread carefully.
I won't leave my husband's side again. If they want to lock him up in a cell, then they'll have to lock me.
Why is my father still a prisoner? This wasn't his fault. Please, you must tell...
They're safe, thank the Divines. And thank you for believing me. I'll tell you everything I know about the Red Rooks and the Bloodthorns. The Bloodthorns and Red Rooks plan to finalize their alliance. They're meeting in secret right in the ruins behind you. But the relationship has been rocky at best from what I was able to see. I don't think it will be very hard to force them apart. I've kept my eyes and ears open. They've been forcing me to scout the area, but they haven't been paying all that much attention to me. The Envoy and the Red Rook leader, they kind of hate each other, from what I could see. Just wiping out the ones at this meeting won't be enough. That might even bring the two groups closer together, since you'd be giving them a common enemy. No, you need to turn them against one another. Of course. It's a great idea. Take my clothes and go to the ruins. Find Envoy Caius and attack him while wearing a Red Rook uniform. That should shatter the alliance. If you lose the disguise, dig around in Red Rook...
The altar must be cleansed before the Daedra can be summoned.
She's crazier than a cat on scuba.
He hears voices in his head. Don't worry, they're good people.
Bloodthorns, to arms! The Red Rooks have betrayed us!
So, I'm going to take a wild guess here. All that commotion coming from the ruins? That was you, wasn't it? Good work. A job well done, then. No good would have come from such an unholy alliance. While you were gone, I decided to let Kip and his family go. Couldn't stand seeing his wife and daughter so distressed.
There you are. There you are. I've been looking for you. Well, not necessarily you, exactly, but certainly someone like you. Strong, brave, capable, carries a well-used weapon. The Lion Guard has need of you. Go see Commander Ailes. He's in our fortified camp up on the hill.
The Lion Guard sets up camp wherever there's a need, and this one is vital. We're barely keeping Angof's dead from pouring out of Cath Padro. The rotting bastards are damn tough, that's for sure.
Yes! Are we going to race?
The blasted zombies just keep coming. I don't know how much longer we can hold out. I hope Gabriel finds something to help us sooner rather than later. Ah, you must be one of Varghost's new recruits. We could certainly use the help, if you're willing to throw in with us for a while. We've got a literal undead uprising on our hands. Our patrols meet them in the wilds, while our primary mage, Gabriel Benelay, searches for a magical relic that will turn the tide. But I'm concerned. A few of the patrols haven't returned. The Lion Guard doesn't usually look for outside help, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Do what you can to help any patrols you come across. And if you run into Mage Benelay, maybe you can help her. Stendarr bless you. I'll tell you what I can. Oh, I'd love to, but there's some kind of barrier protecting the crypts at Cath Padro. Unless Wizard Benelay can get us through that barrier, we can't get to Angof. And the undead will just keep. Wizard Benelay is here on behalf of the Mages Guild. She claims there's a relic in the ruins that will help us defeat Angof, but magic is so unpredictable. In hindsight, I may have spread the patrols too thin. I sent them to patrol the grounds around the redoubt.
Assist me.
Disgusting creatures. Thanks for dispatching them for me.
Thank you.
Stranger, eat blood of the forebears. Angof's minions are relentless. We were working with the wizard Benelay. I lost track of her when the zombies attacked. Now I'm the only one left. These cultists are desecrating our dead. It's an affront to Tawaka. Blood thorns desecrate the Lion God's soldiers killed in the ruins. They raise them as zombies. If you use my sacred emblem, you can sanctify the corpses. That will prevent them from being raised as...
I'm gonna show off a little.
Glad you came along. Thanks for the quick rescue.
I appreciate it.
Kill these monstrous creatures!
to die? Yes! Are we going to race?
I was beginning to think this
Return.
fight was hopeless.
Have Angos minions fallen before your wrath? You've done good and holy work. Troubled souls must be put to rest, so they do not rise again. You have my thanks.
We have something important to discuss, but not here. It's not safe. Meet me at the Way Shrine near the Lion Guard redoubt. It's safer there. Thank Kennereth I found you. You don't know how many people I've met have been torn apart by these cultists and their creatures. I was with Wizard Benelay at the nearby Maravex Folly, looking for an important relic. When the undead attacked us, we were forced to retreat, but the mage swore she was close to finding something. She did some magic thing, and she said that a nearby crypt contained a relic we needed to defeat Angof. I would have remained by her side, but she just disappeared. I told Commander Ailes what happened, and he said I should find you and let you know. The crypt's got to be somewhere near the ruins of Maravex Folly. She kept a journal that she was constantly writing in. I'm sure it contains the location of the crypt. Wizard Benelay is nice enough, but she's not very sensible. She barely looked up from her books and scrolls, even when the fighting got intense. Oh, she'd paused long enough to zap a zombie that wandered too close, but otherwise she was oblivious.
I would have never seen anything like this if I'd stayed at Tor Dreyok. hate meeting new people when I'm not at my best. Is my hair all right? Are my robes on straight? Commander Ailes? A good man, and a good soldier. But how did you find me? I did? I knew I left my journal somewhere. But I haven't told you the most exciting news. I found the Midnight Talisman. With it, we can punch a hole in Angoff's barrier at Cathedral. We just need to recharge the beautiful little... Do you like the name? I thought it up myself. Sounds simply ominous, doesn't it? Anyhow, it's a Daedric relic used to manipulate Oblivion portals. If you know how, you can use the talisman to get past arcane barriers. And I know how. The talisman would be the key to defeating Angoff. If its power wasn't depleted. We need to recharge the talisman. Then we'll finally get our chance to deal with Angoff and take the battle to him. I have a ritual that can recharge the talisman and restore its power. There's an ancient weird site on the beach near here. We can use that as the focus for the ritual. I just need to rest for a bit. Then I can get myself there and still have enough power for the ritual. Here, take the talisman and head on down. I'll meet you there. With the Midnight Talisman, we can finally take the battle to Angoff. Take the path down to the beach. I'm too weak to walk, so I'll use my magic and meet you there. You made it. No zombie bites or anything. I found an inscription in the crypt. It described the relic in remarkable detail. Apparently, the talisman can draw energy from the land itself. Ancient magic saturates this site. It's the perfect place to perform the ritual of recharging. I perform the ritual. You stand there and look heroic. Here goes nothing. It's done, but something's not right. That didn't seem right. The ritual worked, but something awful looked at me while I was channeling energy into the relic. I think there's something trapped inside the talisman. Whatever's inside the relic, it's certainly not friendly. We can try to dispel it using the weird revelation stone in the circle just up the beach. Put the talisman on the stone and kill whatever emerges. That will do. Just getting down here tired me out more than it should have. I know you can handle whatever's inside the talisman. I'm pretty sure it's just a Banekin or a lesser scamp.
I see you, little mortal. I've guarded this talisman for untold centuries, and you hope to purge me from it? Never. I will personally send you back to Molag Bal.
Julianos, I was wrong about how powerful the thing in the talisman was. My apologies. Dremora? Oh, those are bad. Sorry. At least it's gone and we can use the talisman now. I have enough energy to open a portal for both of us to use. Are you ready to return to the redoubt?
The great King Casimir sent us to stop Angof. With the combined might of the dragons, the Lion Guard, and you.
This is it. All our work has led to this. We're ready to confront Angof and destroy him. Thanks to you, he won't be able to hide from us now. I told Sir Lannis what happened out there. You should introduce yourself when you get a chance.
Over here, we have much to discuss.
Against the Knights of the Covenant, the Lion Guard, and you, Angof doesn't stand.
We'll beat this Angof. Claim glory for the...
The great King Casimir sent us to stop Angof. With the combined might of the dragons, the Lion Guard, and you. Well said. But we can't just rush after the villain. First off, Angof's toxic mist protects the approach to Cath-Padro. It rises from his vines and sickens anyone who breathes it in. The wizard Benele believes you might be immune to its effects. We have to chance it. We don't have any other options. A squad of dragons succumbed to the mist before they could retreat. Then that idiot Darien led a few Camlorn soldiers on an ill-conceived rescue mission, and they were overcome as well. I hope the soldiers still live. That mist is deadly. And that fool from Camlorn, what was he thinking? He charged right into the mist after them. They couldn't have gotten too far into the graveyard. The poison mist acts fast. Hopefully, they stay together. Once you get them out of there, we can plan our attack against Angof. A reckless noble named Darien led a handful of soldiers into Cath-Padro. He seemed intent on saving the dragons, but he was also extremely interested in getting closer to Angof. He kept going on about werewolves.
Selling, buying, trading.
The wounds inflicted by Angof's...
I provide a service.
You want to talk about something?
I provided.
Though I hate the undead, I can't help but pity the men and women they once were.
Please, the people of Crosswitch need help. Troubled times in Glenumbra, it seems. All I hear is bad news no matter where I turn. But the worst, as far as I'm concerned, is Pork. The damned Red Rooks are what happened. They're trying to turn our town into their base of operations. They took over the mine and threaten or kill anyone who gets in their way. Tamian Sellen is organizing a resistance to take back Crosswitch. Perhaps, but these run-of-the-mill bandits are bleeding us dry. They're organized and dangerous. If you want to help, find Tamian Sellen at the inn. If you don't call attention to yourself, the Red Rooks will probably leave you alone.
You need to get out of here right now. These mists are poisonous and... Wait, are you immune too? Mara's bosom, what's going on? I wish I knew. I didn't think. I just rushed in to help the Dragon Knights. My guards started gasping and falling to the ground, just like the Knights. But not me. These are the only survivors. But I don't think they'll last much longer. The mist is thicker toward the gate. They won't survive passing through it again. But the mist doesn't seem to affect the necromancers. Those amulets must protect them. Kill a few, take their amulets, and give them to the knights. Better grab a couple of extras just in case anyone shows up while you're gone. I'll stay here and defend the knights from any wandering undead.
Move now!
These soldiers won't last much longer, and I don't have enough magic to extend my ward to protect them. Darian told me about the amulets. Did you get them? With any luck, they'll work like the talisman you're carrying. Perfect. Thank you. I'll put them on the wounded knights, and Darian can lead them to safety. Do you have any more? I might be able to use them to clear the mist. If I merge them and cast an amplification spell, I can increase the size of my protection ward. If I can get to a central point and hold the spell long enough, our troops will be able to get in. Good. Meet me at the center of the graveyard. When Angoff notices what I'm doing, he's bound to send someone to stop me. If they interrupt me while I'm casting, the spell will fail. And... Quickly now, before Angoff knows we're here. Are you ready to begin? Remember that I can't defend myself while I'm performing the ritual. Stay close. You need to keep them off me until I finish. Stay close. You have to keep them away from me until I complete the ritual.
Come on, let's do this together.
We did it! Come on, let's get inside before anything else tries to stop us. That takes care of the mist, but who knows for how long. Let's not waste this opportunity. This next bit is critical. I've seen what you can do, so I know you're up to it. Besides, we'd never have made it this far if not for you. You won't be able to just walk into Angoff's parlor and challenge him to a duel. He has minions. His kind always has minions. But don't let that stop you. We've come too far. I'll follow you as soon as the soldiers get here. Oh, even better. Take this binding stone. Find a secure location inside the catacombs and use it to call me to you. I'll even bring some of the soldiers with me. Some of the dead were protected by wards designed to prevent desecration. Look for a tomb with these wards and use the stone there. That should be safe enough for my purposes.
Take a hit with me, you worthless slut. Oh shit. I'm so funny.
Good. You found the perfect spot for... Wait, where... Yes. Sir Lannis and his knights volunteered to come with me. But I only see Dame Alexine. There must have been too many of us for the Binding Stone. This isn't good. The other... Good. But listen. There's only one way to get out of these crypts. You have to kill Angoff. I don't have any other way to deal with his various protections and defenses now that I'm down here. He dies, or we never leave. Those are our choices.
Traveling with mages always makes me queasy. I'll stay here and guard Gabrielle.
Fancy meeting you here. Tavern, I said. Meet me in a tavern. There's no ale down here. Just zombies and tentacles. And where are the serving wenches? You promised me serving wenches. Oh well, at least your timing is perfect. Dear Gabrielle's spell seems to have misfired. Luckily, a few of us were able to find each other. I also convinced the Bloodthorn cultist to tell me how to reach Angoff. 3 locks protect Angoff's inner sanctum. I doubt that even you can get in there by simply knocking. You need 3 shard keys to open the locks. They're well guarded, so you're gonna have to kill a few things to get them. I wish I could aid you, but I'm needed here. Lannis is good with a sword, but I'm better. I'll protect the survivors. Let Lannis know if you run into anyone else. I don't know exactly, but the Bloodthorn cultist told me about the Guardians. Watch out for a summoned... It seems that when Angoff first came to power, a certain knight took offense and tried to kill him. Angoff captured the knight's spirit and bound it to serve him. I understand he's extremely... All I know is that Angoff drew on the collected power of his cultists to summon the creature. I hear that it's more plant than beast. And of course, it's terrible to behold. Actually, I couldn't get anything out of the cultist about the trap. Sorry. You're on your...
Wizard Benelay said you'd gotten inside and were hunting Angoff. We wanted to help, but I hope we haven't done more harm. We met Wizard Benelay outside. She said you'd use a binding stone to call us. Then suddenly we were down here in the dark and surrounded by a horde of undead. The rest of the contingent must be somewhere nearby. My best guess? They're deeper inside this maze of catacombs. If you find the knights, send them this way. I'll hold the passage with this overconfident fool. He can't stop talking, but at least daring.
Stay back. This area's trapped. Don't get caught like I did. I've been watching to see how it works. The trap has guardians. They're the key to disarming it, I believe. After each trap fires, there's a brief moment when you can disarm it. During this moment, you have to defeat its guardian. It's the only way. So, I'm not the only one left? That's good to hear.
I'm not going to make it much longer.
I hope I helped.
Anyone else?
Such pain.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Watch me go!
By the eight, never creep up on a person. You're likely to get beheaded. You're the mad fool who went into the catacombs ahead of us, aren't you? By the way, did the other knights make it? That binding spell seemed to throw me a bit short of the mark. I'll head out as soon as I see a clear path. A word of warning, though. The lurcher in the chamber ahead is extremely tough. I'd keep it away from the totems surrounding it. I wouldn't take on that abomination without first dealing with its totems, but I'm sure you know your business better than I.
Yay, us! Don't underestimate us.
spirit. His gaze, so hard and cold. He won't stop looking at me. He looks right through me. Why? Why am I so... They're here? That's great news. I'll go find them in a moment. But be careful around this spirit. I think he's cursed me. I'll tell him. Watch yourself down there. Angoff has the entire place rigged with traps. You are the one who wishes to destroy my master. I know what you seek. I would tell you if I could, but instead I must thwart you. The Shard Key is bound to my spirit, as surely as I am bound to guard it. But I wonder, will you listen to a riddle? A useful riddle? What cannot be said directly may be hinted at. Listen then. Rot and death are Angoff's guise. Living flesh holds his demise. I must release the shard to the one who brings me what the living flesh beyond this crypt holds. I cannot say directly, only through riddle. Seek what differs in the next room. Take what the living flesh holds, then unbind me with it. What cannot be said directly may be hinted at. Listen then. Rot and death are Angoff's guise. Living flesh. I must release the shard to the one.
Together!
You come to destroy my master? I know what you seek. I would tell you a simple riddle, yet you already have the answer in your possession. That rune you hold is the key to releasing me. The living flesh holds the riddle answer no longer. Yes, but take care what you say. The words must be repeated exactly as written. You come to destroy my master? I know what you seek. I would tell you... Yes, but take care what you say. The words must be repeated exactly as written. No, fool! The stone! Read the... Ah! Yes, but take care what you say. The words must be repeated exactly as written. You come to Yes, but take care what you say. Ah, it's done! Thanks, Stendarr. Here, take the Shard Key. I am free to ascend at last. Destroy Angoff. Avenge me and the others that have fallen victim to...
We'll do what we can to help. Just stay away from his vines. We'll stop him. I'm sure of it.
Why thorns? Why not casks of ale? That's how I decorate.
Strike swiftly and without mercy. Angle.
So you are the vain fool who seeks to fly Glenumbra from my grasp. After I kill you, I shall raise you up and make you my slave. You and your friends will all die.
Get to the light, before his magic destroys you. Get to the light, before his magic destroys you. You did it! Now hurry. Through the portal you go. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? All right, maybe fun isn't the right word, but you were glorious. Angoff is finally dead. We can't thank you enough for what you've done. The others have all collapsed in their tents. They're exhausted, but I wanted to welcome you back. And Sir Lannis wants to talk to you. He's telling the Lion Guard commander what happened. Who knows? Maybe he wants to give you a medal or something. Well, go.
I wish I was
The king will be grateful for what we've done here. Some of Angoff's minions are still running loose, but it's nothing we can't handle. Maybe things will finally return to normal. Without Angoff's magic, hopefully the vines will wither and die. If not, I'm sure the Mages Guild can conjure up a spell to clear them away. I'm not too concerned about them. Yes, but I can't put my finger on it. We've heard rumblings that things up north aren't looking any better. Not necessarily vines and such, but there are whispers of other things out there that we need to be concerned. I hear there's trouble in Koglin Village. Something bad is happening up there. But don't worry about that right now. We just saved the people of Glenumbra. We should be celebrating. Now, where did I put it?
Load your bowl, sluts.
The king set aside this armor for the champion who defeated Angoff. It was a treasure of Daggerfall, and now it belongs to you. It's your reward for all you've done for this land and its people. May luck follow you wherever you go.
Sir! Sir, They took him, sir. The captain. They came. We were returning from Daggerfall when our caravan was attacked. Bretons fighting with Daedra at their side. Killed most of us, but the captain, They took the Stormhaven. Ruins. Near the border. They took... Help me.
anybody help me?
All this waiting around makes me incredibly angry.
Same, lady.
Off to adventure in this cave full of bloodthirsty spiders, are you? Awful brave of you, facing so many monsters. Hope you brought—
Ha! Is that right? Well then, sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted. A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like anyone you know? So, what do you say? Think you can— Are you sure? You'll have to fight the largest, meanest monsters and— Then welcome! I think you'll fit right in. Once you prove yourself, of course. All you have to do is go into this cave. The one full of bloodthirsty spiders. If you can handle that, come see me at the tavern in Daggerfall, and we'll make it a— No! Mordra hates spiders!
Wait, who's that? Who's over there? You're not from the Covenant. What are you doing here? It makes no difference. We need all the help. We made a terrible mistake. We thought we were clearing out a simple spider infestation. But it's far worse. The Whispers, they never stop. It's maddening. We got out, but our commander, Guardian Sudharim, is still in there. My fighters are exhausted, but if you push into the caves and clear out the spiders, we'll use fire to destroy their eggs. If Guardian Sudharim is still alive, we need to find him. Just don't listen to the Whispers.
On your feet, you louts. We're going back in.